Hi guys, Tony here. We got some new plugins ready for Tube SEO Commando for people who bought a recurring license and the lifetime license. Okay, what we've got now is increased channel views, and we've also got a channel commenter as well, which is pretty cool. So these will be sent out today. I don't know when you're going to be watching this actually, so probably already in the system if you're coming in after I've done the video. But what you need to do, you need to go to you need to remove these two if you've already got them installed. Is TTS Video Creator. TTS stands for text to speech. So text to speech video creator needs to be removed, and spinner and multi uploader needs to be removed as well. Okay, so all you have to do is go over here to settings, and we can choose which ones to uninstall. So I'm going to take out the channel commenter and I'm going to reinstall it. Okay, and I'm going to take out the increased channel views, and I'm going to take out the TTS video creator and the spinner. Okay, all I'm going to do is uninstall these ones. Very, very easy. Now I'm going to install, and all I need to do is when you download these plugins, save them on your desktop or somewhere, and you want to take one at a time and install it. Okay, now it's not going to show immediately, and the reason why is because whenever I uninstall a plugin and then install a plugin in the same sort of instance of running the software, it doesn't show immediately. I need to restart it, but I'm going to install the other two first. So I've got that first one. I'm going to take this one to increase channel views. Again, it's not showing yet. Don't panic if that happens. And next one, I'm going to take this TTS Video Creator 22 December, install that one, and that's done. So what I need to do now is restart the software. Boom, it's there. Okay, so that should have been, you should have been removing the old text-to-speech video creator. You've got to take out the spinner and multi-uploader as well, although that's not really been updated. But these two plugins come in one TPF file, so I might separate that in future. But for now, that's what you need to do. And so you should have now these. You should have 14 plugins altogether here, 14 softwares altogether here. Okay, I might reorder these. I think he's done it in sort of alphabetical order or something here. It couldn't work like that with this one because it's two plugins in one. But anyway, I think, you know, with these extra two, channel commenter and the viewers, increase the channel views, I think that's just got all the basics now as far as the functionality. We might add something like to favorite a video. I don't want to add things like to dislike comments or videos and stuff like that. I just don't want to go that path with this software. It's just going to make it a black hat tool for some people, and I don't want to do that. I think what's important is that we look at doing something like a wizard next. And what I mean by that, there might be two variations of doing that. One of them would be to set up channels once you've got your YouTube account created. I don't want to get into creating YouTube accounts. I find that it's going to be something that can change very, very soon and very, very quickly, and it can change too often to make it worthwhile for me to do that. There's plenty of places where you can get you know, those accounts created for you. But if we got some accounts created, to be able to have some settings there to go and add bio to Google+, add some image profile, to do some of the channel settings like change your background, things like that. I want to get that done as well. But what I really want to get done as well is to have a wizard that will take us through all of these things here. Okay, so that we could just set it to increase video views first. Maybe you can set it for 35 views or something like that, and you can maybe schedule it, something like that. That would be really cool if we could do that. And then we've got it almost completely automated as long as you're managing your accounts. that's what we're going to look into doing now. It's not going to be something that would be very easy or very quick to do, but it's in the plans for us to at least have a look at how it can be done, and you know, we'll take into consideration everything else like the costs and the timing and stuff like that. If it makes sense to do it, then it would be a great thing to have, because if we could put this in autopilot, then it makes it a really, really good tool. Because at the end of the day, if we're doing this with our own profiles, with our own channel networks, we're not spamming anybody, and all we're doing is just putting it on autopilot. So we can go, for example, and say something like increase views by 35 views, and increase the likes by 7, or you know, leave a bunch of comments and stuff like that, and just have it go in the wizard. And if we could schedule that from different profiles to different channels, then we've autopilot. That means we put this whole thing on autopilot, which makes it just something incredible. So if it can be done, yeah, I want to do it. Okay, so that's the kind of ideas and plans that we got right now. As I'm recording this video, the 2 video link wheel softwares, they are ready. Okay, I do have 2 video link wheel softwares ready. They're both working, but I don't want to give them out right now. What I want to do is what we are doing actually is we're rebuilding them, and we're going to have them as plugins in here. Okay, I think it's far better and far easier for people. It's also been reprogrammed by a different programmer, the guy that did all this for us. Okay, and I know his quality, and I know that he can do things very, very quickly, but it is a lot of work. There was a lot of work put into those link wheel softwares. So I'm going to give him another 2 or 3 days. If he hasn't got it done by then, I'll release the standalone softwares. But with a new programmer, it gives me the opportunity to make them even better than what they are now. There's some things that got lost in translation with the guy who did the first ones. He worked very hard on it. He made them happen when other people could not make them happen. So I'm not, you know, I'm not knocking the guy at all, but there was some things lost in translation, and it gives me the opportunity to rebuild it in a better way than it's done right now, and a far more SEO friendly way, in a way that, you know, we can just improve the performance and expect to get better results. They are working well now. I have tested them before. You know, it does work as far as the functionality that it's got, and for getting rankings and stuff like that, but I know how to make them better, and I wanted to go ahead and do that. So that should be in the next 2 or 3 days, hopefully. If not, then I will send at least one of those link wheel softwares out to keep people happy for now. But ideally, if we can get them in here and we've got them rebuilt and we're making them even better than what they are now, I would rather wait the 2 or 3 days. Okay, but for now, you've got these increased channel views, you've got the channel commenter, you've got the new text to speech. I will send out local traffic commando as well to everybody who's bought the lifetime license, and there is another 2 plugins that's still to come out, but these are WordPress plugins. I've actually combined them into one. I've called it Social Traffic Commando. I might change the name to Social Backlink Commando a bit later. That will be released on its own as a WSO as well, but it's not going to be cheap, because it's a very, very hard software to put together, a plugin to put together, sorry. And between the 2 of them, you know, it took about 3-4 months work there. So that is only available for the lifetime license people. That was part of the, you know, the bonus for buying a lifetime. If you're buying a recurring, I'm sorry, those are not available to you. When they're released as a WSO, I can maybe get you some discount or something there. But you know, I did promise that as a bonus for people who took the lifetime license option. And you know, I have to stick to my word for those people who had faith in me to continue to build this up. Okay, so that's all I want to cover for this now. I've showed you how you can uninstall plugins, how you can install plugins. I told you a little bit more about the plans that we got right now. You can see that we are building it up. We're not just selling it and walking away. We've still got a WSO launch to do. We've still got a mainstream launch to do. We've still got a mastermind webinars that we're going to get started in the 2nd week of January. Those are going to be extremely good, and I need to go and prepare for all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to get something out as early as possible, and hopefully we can get the link wheel plugins done and out this week as well, and then next week I'll release the WordPress plugins. But I will give local traffic commando plugin out to everybody who bought the lifetime license, and those other 2 WordPress plugins will come out next week. Okay, so thanks for your time, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.